Alrighty, yo, what is going on? Everybody, it's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today we're going to react to, does Damian Lillard get Giannis and the Bucks another title? This is by B-Ball Breakdown. Without further ado, let's check it out.
It didn't seem like we'd get much news before the start of the season, but then the bomb dropped and the Trailblazers finally made a trade that sent Damian Lillard to the Milwaukee Bucks. I'd always felt that Giannis needed an elite ball-dominant guard to play alongside him, and there aren't many better than Dame. But does this solve the Bucks' issues? Are there still concerns about their title hopes? That's what I'm here for, so let's break down if this trade was a crime, or are we prepared for Dame time? Trades like this happen for a couple of reasons. One is to pair superstars together, and the other is to shore up glaring weaknesses in one stroke. The Bucks have never been an elite pick-and-roll team, and last year saw Jrue Holiday get the majority of them. While he was good, ranking 28th out of 108 players with at least 150 pick-and-roll possessions, Dame ranked second in the league in this category. And if you include his passing out of the pick and roll, then he was...
That's why I said in the last video, I said, Dame and Giannis pick and roll is going to be fucking deadly. Because you can't give Lillard space to pull it, and you don't want to let Giannis get an easy look at the basket. That's going to be terrifying for the league to watch out for. You got a guy that can pull it and knock you down like it's nothing, and then you got another guy who's just a dominant force in the paint. So it's like, what do you do in that situation with this pick and roll? That's why I said this pick and roll is going to be dangerous.
Sixth behind some of the top players in the league. While Holiday shot better from three-point land with the ball screen, he doesn't command the type of gravity that Dame does with his extra deep range that can pull defenders farther out on the floor and open up more opportunities. Look how far the defender comes out to meet him, enabling plenty of downhill space to cross over and use his body to protect the ball with the early contact and then the beauty of an inside hand layup. Again,
that play right there would be a no-no. To go back real quick, that double teaming right there with Giannis, that's an instant no-no. That's an instant bucket right there. Because Giannis is instantly rolling out. So even if you do bring that double to Dame, it don't mean nothing because you leaving Giannis wide open in the paint. It's nothing you can do.
Defender comes out to meet him, enabling plenty of down.
And even if a defender does come to contest Giannis, now you got somebody open in the corner. See, this is a dangerous duo, bruh. It's a dangerous duo when you think about it. It's very dangerous.
Space to cross over and use his body to protect the ball with the early contact and then the beauty of an inside hand layup. Again, if the screener's man does not come up to contest the potential shot, we've seen what can happen, and Dame tortures the bigs that do this with his speed, plus some of the craftiest finishes you'll see, like this nice Euro around the help for a floater.
And see, now when you got Giannis coming in, go back real quick. Okay.
Some of the craftiest finishes you'll see.
So imagine this is Giannis right here. Now Dame can Euro and get the lay, or you can dump it off and Giannis get the dunk. There's nothing you can do with this. Like, the more you dig into this, the more y'all gonna realize there's nothing the league can do with this dynamic duo right here, bruh. Real talk, bruh. There's nothing the league gonna be able to do with this, bruh. Dame probably might lead the league in scoring and assists this year, bro. Dame might have career highs in assists and scoring this year, bro. Real talk. Because look, imagine that's Giannis right there at the free throw line calling for the ball. In that situation, Dame could pretty much he could throw a lob. He could dump it off. Giannis gonna go get that regardless. There's nothing you can do.
Like this nice Euro around the help for a floater. Mo Wagner has to step up this far due to Dame's range, but he's just not quick enough to keep up with the crossover. And how about the off-foot lefty quick release floater as he's falling to the...
And then let's go back to this one real quick. Let's look at it real quick. So I went back too far.
Wagner has.
Okay, so imagine this is Brook Lopez. Now, Brook Lopez is arguably one of the best. That's going to be another dangerous pick and roll right there with Brook Lopez, bro. So even if Giannis is off the floor, you still got Brook Lopez out there. And Brook Lopez is a great pick setter.
To step up this far,
so imagine
Dame's range.
you stop. So you force Brook to come in late on it. But now imagine cutting is Giannis. Giannis cutting to the basket. That's a lob. There's nothing you can do. Look at that. That's a lob. That's a lob to Giannis right here. Brook Lopez on the pick and roll. Giannis coming through on the backdoor cut. The gravitational pull that Dame Lillard draws is just going to be too much for defenses, bro. And that's just going to be an easy lob to Giannis, bro. There's nothing y'all can do, bro.
Quick enough to keep up with the crossover, and how about the off-foot lefty quick release floater as he's falling to the floor? And he's so good with his left-hand finishes that it's impossible for the Health defense to figure out which way he's going to go. I love the 2-foot in-rhythm takeoff here that gives him balance and power through the contact, yet soft touch with his offhand. There's a premium on generating corner three-point shots, and Dame's gravity on middle drives sucks in the help off the corners. Where he
see Boston. You see that type of defense right there? That's what y'all gave up for Kristaps Porzingis. Just remember that. When you see Marcus Smart in Memphis going crazy with Jaren Jackson and all them boys on defense. Y'all gonna regret giving up Marcus Smart. I still feel like that was the dumbest move you could make.
Shots, and Dame's gravity on middle drives sucks in the help off the corners, where he gets up into the air to ensure that Jaylen Brown is thinking.
Look at that. Look at that. Could just easily get it into the paint. You know what I'm saying? We'll say that's Chris Middleton. We'll say it's Chris Middleton. All right. Whatever. We'll say that's Chris Middleton, right? Gets it right there, knocks it down. Or that's Bobby Portis. You know what I'm saying? The floor can easily be spreaded for Dame. The floor is easily spreaded. Now, granted, Giannis is not a threat from out here in this range, but still, the fact that the floor is so spread out, it opens up so much, because even if Bobby or Brook Lopez or Chris Middleton is right here with the ball, you could still have a trailing Giannis. All the attention goes to him, and then you got a Giannis cutting through. You could make it seem like you're gonna shoot it, but then you can zip line that thing to Giannis so he can just dunk it, bro. It's nothing, bro. This offense is different, bro.
Shot, and it's too late to stop Reddish from making the bucket.
That's crazy, bro. And even if he do miss it, Giannis can go get that.
When Dame has a chance to attack the middle, he's going to take it, since this automatically triggers the weak side defender of the man in the corner to rotate and help. These are easy passes and easy shots to hit. But the real issue hasn't been the offense overall. The Bucks have won more games over the past 4 seasons than any other team by a large margin, and even winning a title during that span. But clutch performance has always been something they've needed to address.
Yep.
Particularly because Giannis.
That's our biggest flaws. The clutch is in the clutch, bro. Drew Holiday defensively, he held it down for us. Chris Middleton always came through for us, and then at times Giannis, if given the go ahead and they don't foul. Oh yeah, y'all remember that 50-piece trip? Y'all remember that 50-piece? Y'all remember that 50-piece Giannis gave to the Phoenix Boys in Game 6? Y'all remember that? Giannis can be clutch at times, but it can weigh down on him though. That's the only problem.
Giannis has very real free throw issues that sometimes cause him to shy away from the ball and put his team in precarious situations. You can see they've underperformed in the clutch for all but one of the past 4 years, with the one outlier being their title season.
Yep.
But I'm sure Bucks management watched last year's meltdowns down the stretch and felt it imperative to make a change. If you don't remember, let's go through some of the key plays that ended their season despite being the #1 seed in the East. In both Game 4 and Game 5, the Bucks had sizable leads deep into the second half, yet couldn't hang on. Before we got to crunch time, they let Giannis run the pick and roll, and it was killing the Heat defense. They had to overload to stop the ball, and it opened up rolls to the rim for Lopez, and all seemed well. However, as it got closer to the end, the offense shifts to rely more on Middleton, who gets a ball screen on the right wing and opts for a suboptimal sidestep 23-footer with a defender flying by. You can see that Giannis shifts into big man mode and screens for Drew up top, but Giannis should be facing the camera to properly screen. As a result, not only can Bam contain, but Lowry can quickly stop the attack with Butler helping off of the corner. The possession is rapidly falling apart in the Bucks as they stagnate and hope Holiday can create something. This isn't a good role for him, and we see why. Clinging to a 2-point lead under 2 minutes left, Giannis hangs out on the weak side while Middleton tries to be the man. There's a sliver of daylight for this 3-ball, but he bricks it off the back rim. I was surprised to see them going back to Giannis so late in the game, but it pays off big time as he attracts 2 defenders and dumps it off for the easy dunk.
Look.
They try again, and this time they just switch and give him a few feet of cushion, not worried about his jump shot.
Hey, say what you want, but Brook Lopez was our most consistent guy last year. Say what you want, but Brook Lopez was our most consistent guy last year. For real.
Yep.
For real, though. Brook Lopez was our most consistent guy last year.
And it turns into a contested
Both sides of the
jump
ball.
hook he can't make. I suspect a lot of these issues pop up because of how pressure-filled the situation is. Down 3, I like how Giannis turns on the Jets to get the defense on their heels, but the kick to Drew sees him lose his balance and turn it over after one dribble. Deciding to do it all himself, Giannis takes off down the middle but can't handle the Bam defense as he jumps backwards to contest without fouling. It's an awful miss of a point-blank shot.
Foul.
In Game 5, they had gone up by 10 in the fourth quarter but are clinging to a 6-point lead here. Drew gets to run the pick and roll and he misses the wide-open corner 3-point shooter to throw a lob that Bam knocks away into a turnover. As an average post-up player, I was surprised they decided to go down low this late against a great defender in Bam. His footwork isn't precise enough to get an opening, and he can't find the touch on the jump hook. Middleton
That's
goes
why you had to go work with
like
Hakeem this season.
An Iverson cut to the wing,
You had to go
followed
work
by
out
the
with
inside
Hakeem.
ball screen from Giannis. Hoping to draw the foul, Middleton jacks up the 3 off the dribble
That was
and
a foul,
almost makes
bro.
it, but they come up empty again.
That was a foul.
Despite being wary of getting fouled and having to go to the line, Giannis gets the ball screen at the foul line and with that much cushion gets a runaway to draw the foul and hit the shot. Unsurprisingly, he misses the free throw and can't extend their lead.
That's what was killing.
Watch how the defense can really sag underneath the screen, which is how he got the and one just before, but by bringing the corner defender all the way over, they lure him into a mid-range shot despite having the corner shooter wide open. With a 4-point lead and only 14 seconds left, this game belongs to the Bucks. Right until they let Vincent dribble up to the 3-point line and calmly hit this jumper to cut the lead to 1.
Wes Matthews
All they have to
trash
do is
ass
get
defense.
the ball inbounds and wait till they're fouled, but Drew panics, throws it away, and luckily for the Bucks, it turns into a jump ball. But here's where Giannis panics, not wanting to go to the free throw line and just about throws it away. Middleton saves it, or else Giannis would have been mercilessly criticized for this blunder. However, Drew chokes the first free throw, and it allows Butler to somehow tie it up on this lob play. With half a second left, it makes no sense that the Bucks did not take their last time out to advance the ball to the half court. It's not just on the coaches, but the players need to know the situation and call the timeout themselves. In the overtime, it was another meltdown offensively as Giannis gets stripped in the paint on an ill-advised post-up. Holiday takes it to the hole nicely but blows the lefty layup. Giannis continues his 10 for 25 night at the free throw line. He then gets the ball screen in the lane because they can sag off of him so far, but can't hit the 14-foot push shot. Holiday again goes to the hole but gets his shot blocked, and they lose possession of the ball. Then Giannis tries to bully a great defender only to get fouled and complete his awful night at the free throw line, making you wonder why he posted up in the first place. Desperate for the 2 for 1, Middleton just throws it up to the rim, but Giannis does get the putback to cut it to 2. And then they get the stop they needed, 2 timeouts left, and I'm showing you all these clips so you can imagine Dame on the floor for them. If he had been there, I guarantee you Giannis isn't bringing it up and then falling on the floor, making it 4 on 5, and then you definitely don't end up not even getting a shot off before the buzzer to end the series. For his entire career, Dame has been one of the most clutch players the league has ever seen. It's uncanny how often he's in a situation with the ball in his hands and the game in the balance. This year has been no different as Dame continues to block out the pressure of the moment and just find a way to put the ball in the hoop despite everybody in the entire gym knowing who's gonna shoot it. Whether it's from way downtown with a hand in his face or finding openings to get all the way to the bucket, Lillard carried the Blazers last year. And I want you to imagine him doing these kinds of things with a Bucks jersey on instead of the blunders we saw consistently down the stretch from last year's Milwaukee team.
Yeah, he going crazy.
These shots are just from last year.
He going crazy
alone,
this season,
where time seems to slow down for him as he nails clutch shot after clutch shot. But in the past, he's also the guy that has made some of the more breathtaking shots we've ever seen under the most intense pressure imaginable and come out on top. And if you need a guy to make 2 free throws for the game, then check his clutch free throw percentage. No amount of pressure phases him.
Damn.
While Giannis is one of the most dominant players we've ever seen in the NBA, it was almost always Chris Middleton who would have to be the head of the snake and create offense down the stretch of their playoff games, because Giannis didn't have the gravity and didn't want to go to the line. Middleton was very good at it, but it's just not his ideal role. And now that they have Dame, I think Middleton will absolutely flourish, as Dame's gravity will open up a lot of open threes and also allow Middleton to attack closeouts out of spot-ups that will ignite the offense even further. The biggest issue the Bucks face now is defensively. Jrue Holiday was one of the best defenders at that position in the NBA, a real bulldog that would get into lockdown mode. By replacing him with Dame, who's not a defensive playmaker but won't hurt you on that end, the Bucks need to find someone else to fill that role. And they desperately need a 32-year-old Chris Middleton to be healthy all year and return to form defensively. Not to mention, Lillard just turned 33 and neither him nor Giannis has played more than 67 games over the past 4 seasons. The Bucks are going all in on a gamble that could pay off, but add to that a rookie coach who they're counting on to avoid some of the concerning coaching decisions we'd seen in the past regime.
Hopefully.
And is Pat Connaughton good enough to be a starting shooting guard on a finals team?
Fuck
If
no.
all the stars can align the right way, the Bucks have a chance. And I can tell you one thing, I'll be tuning in every game to watch Dame and Giannis play together.
It's gonna be dangerous, man. It's looking spooky in Milwaukee, man. You know what I'm saying? It's looking dangerous out there in Milwaukee, man. It's looking dangerous out there in Milwaukee, man. Cause you already know.
At the top, it's just us niggas, us niggas.